the next one we need to check is centripetal force. See, I said centripetal acceleration is an acceleration that keeps a body to move along a what? A circular path. That is centripetal acceleration. Or is an acceleration that keeps a body to move toward the center of the what? Of a circle. It's called centripetal what? Acceleration. But look at centripetal force. See, assume this is a what? A circle. Abi? So, if a body is moving along what? Along this circle. You know, for every circle, we have the center of the circle. So, the force that keeps the body to move along this what? This circle is called centripetal what? Centripetal force. Or centripetal force is a what? Is a force that keeps a body to move toward the center of the what? Of the circle. Without falling, it's called centripetal what? Centripetal force. If you observe, if you are moving along a circle like this, you observe that what? Your body will bend towards the what? Towards the center of the circle. So the force that keeps your body to move or to bend towards the center of the circle is called centripetal what? Centripetal force. A force that keeps a body to move towards the center of the circle or to move along the circular path is called centripetal force. So when this body is what? It tries to move towards the center of the circle, to keep your body to move towards the center of the circle. There's a particular force here, which is also what? Push the body what? Push the body back from the center of the circle in order for the body to what? Not to fall. It's called centrifugal force. From Newton's third law of motion, action and reaction equal and what? An opposite. So this centripetal force serves as an action, centrifugal serves as what? As a reaction, and put it to a what? Away. That's why we boil. Or if you see a car that is moved along a what? A roundabout or a circular track, the car will bend toward the what? The center of what? Of the circular track. And the force that keeps the body to move toward the center of the circular track or to make a body to move along the circular path is called centripetal force. And the acceleration is called centripetal acceleration. As we all know that what? The force, centripetal force is this, go to the what? Mass times what? Centripetal. Centripetal force is the product of the what? Of mass of the body and centripetal acceleration. Where acceleration is what? Where acceleration is mv square over what? Over half. Therefore, centripetal force equal to the what? Mv square over what? Over half. That the what? Equation there. But if we still substitute for what? For v here, that our linear velocity here v equal to the what? Omega half. Abi now, you put it here, you will now have what? Centripetal force will be m omega r square over what? R. You will now have what? M omega square r square over half. This r will cancel this one out here. We have centripetal force equal to the what? M omega square r. This is what? Another formula for what? Centripetal force. So the next thing we need now is what? Centrifugal force. See, the word centrifugal is the opposite of what? Of centripetal force. Like I said it here before now, that if a body is moving along the circular path like this, the force that keeps the body to move along this circle is called what? Centripetal force. But I said, if we observe it, this body that is moved along a circular track, the body will what? Will bend toward the center of what? Of circle. And the force that keeps the body to bend toward the center of the circle is called centripetal what? Force. And the particular force here at this center of the circle, which is we what? We push this body back, is called centrifugal what? Centrifugal force. So the centrifugal force, Fg, is Like Newton's third law of motion, so what action and reaction equal and what and opposite. This centripetal force is serve as action, make your body to bend toward the center of a circle. Centrifugal will serve as a reaction that will push it what back. Will not allow our body to what to fall to the what to the center of the what of the circle. So the centrifugal force is a force that what that push a body away from the center of the what of the circle. That's the what centrifugal force, and centrifugal force is the opposite of what of centripetal what centripetal force. They have what the same formula. We just put what minus in front of it. That will be what centrifugal force will be what m v square over what r. We will put minus what minus a. So that's about the what centrifugal what force is the opposite of what of centripetal force. So let us solve two or more questions from equation. Let us solve two or more questions on centripetal force, centripetal acceleration, angular velocity, and linear velocity, and the period of what of circular motion. Before we continue, let's solve question on it. So let's solve these three questions on centripetal force. Solution. Look at the first question, number 1. An object of mass 4 kg. So the first thing we do is what? Given parameters. Given parameters. 1. Mass. M is 4 what? 4 kg. If you are given any question like this in physics, the first thing you will do is what? Write out the what? The parameters. So before you know the formula that we apply. Mass 4 kg move in a circle at radius 8 meter. So the radius r is 8 what? Meter at uniform speed of, so the speed, which is v, is 32 meter per second. You have to calculate the angular velocity. So the angular velocity is what? Unknown. Then calculate the centripetal force. Then our centripetal force is also what? Unknown. So the first one is what? A. To determine the angular velocity, which is omega. We will now look at what? From the formula I gave you from circular motion, from equation 1 to equation 10, which of the formula relates angular velocity, mass, radius, velocity together? If you check it, you will know that what? Angular velocity equal to what? VR. From the formula I gave you now, so you apply this formula. The angular velocity now be what? What is angular velocity? Is 30 what? 32. What is the radius? Radius is 8. So multiply 32 multiplied by what? By 8. Yes, sorry, this is a mistake. I'm sorry. The linear velocity equal to the what? Angular velocity and half. Linear velocity is the product of what? Angular velocity and the radius. So we are given linear velocity to be this. We are given radius. We are looking for the what? Angular. So the angular now be what? V over what? Over R. What is V given here? Is 32. What is R? 8. 8 in 32, 16. 16, that will be what? 4. We have what? 4 radian per seconds. That is angular velocity. So the angular velocity is what? 4 rad per second. So the next one is what? Find the centripetal force. And we know that what? Centripetal force B to what? Determine the centripetal what? Force. This centripetal force formula is F equal to, we have that of M omega square R. Abi? And we also have centripetal force what? MV square over what? Over R. So anyone you like. So let us use the first one. Centripetal force is what? Force. What is mass? 4. What is omega? Get here, we got 4 squared. What is R? We have here, R is what? Is 8. So by solving it further, we have 4 times 4 is 16. Multiply by what? Multiply by 8. If you multiply everything together, it's supposed to give us what? F equal to 512 Newton. That's what? Centripetal what? Centripetal force. The next one is question number 2.